Your mind is the steering wheel of your life. Wherever it turns, your life follows. Jim Rohn once said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." These simple yet profound words remind us of a truth we often overlook. The mind is a powerful tool, but without control, it can either be your greatest ally or your biggest obstacle. In our daily lives, we face distractions, doubts, and emotions pulling us in every direction. It's easy to let these things take control, leaving us feeling stuck or overwhelmed. But here's the secret. Your mind doesn't control you. You control your mind. Mental discipline is the key to achieving that control. Imagine being able to focus on what truly matters, staying calm in chaos, and pushing through challenges with clarity and purpose. Learning to control your mind isn't just about avoiding negativity. It's about unlocking your true potential, stepping into the driver's seat of your life, and moving confidently toward your goals. Today, we'll explore what it means to take charge of your thoughts, to master the art of mental discipline, and to discover the uncharted territories of a life shaped by intention, not impulse. Let's begin this journey with one powerful truth. You are capable of far more than you think. If you learn to master your mind, one core concept. Jim Rohn often said, "We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." This statement highlights one of the most important principles of mental discipline. The choices we make every day shape the quality of our lives. Discipline may feel difficult in the moment, but the rewards it brings far outweigh the discomfort. On the other hand, regret is far heavier and lasts much longer. One of Jim Rohn's key teachings is the idea that we become what we think about. Our thoughts are like seeds planted in the soil of our minds. Positive, purposeful thoughts grow into actions that lead to success and fulfillment. Negative, careless thoughts, however, can lead to inaction, failure, or unhappiness. It's up to us to decide what seeds we plant and nurture. To make this concept relatable, think of your mind as a garden. If you neglect it, weeds will grow, choking out any chance for the flowers to bloom. But if you tend to it daily, removing weeds, watering the plants, and providing sunlight, you will create a beautiful and thriving space. In the same way, cultivating positive, disciplined thoughts can transform your life. Jim also emphasized the power of small, consistent actions. He believed that success isn't about big leaps, but small steps taken every day. For instance, if you read just 10 pages of a good book each day, you'll have read several books by the end of the year. This principle applies to controlling your mind as well. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start small. Replace one negative thought with a positive one. Focus on one task at a time, or set aside just 10 minutes a day to reflect and plan. Another key teaching is that you can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Life will always throw challenges your way, but you have the power to decide whether those challenges will break you or make you stronger. Jim Rohn often shared the analogy of the sailboat. The same wind blows on us all, but it's the set of the sail that determines the direction we go. In other words, the circumstances may be the same, but your mindset, the way you set your sail, decides your outcome. Ultimately, mental discipline is about taking responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about recognizing that while you can't always choose your circumstances, you can always choose your attitude. By practicing self-discipline and focusing on what you can control, you unlock the potential to shape your life into something extraordinary. 2T, uncharted territories and tales. Life is full of uncharted territories, moments of uncertainty, challenges we didn't expect, and opportunities that come disguised as obstacles. These moments can feel overwhelming, but they also hold the greatest potential for growth and discovery. Mental discipline is the compass that guides us through these unknown paths, helping us navigate with clarity and purpose. Jim Rohn loved to use stories to illustrate his points. One of his metaphors was about the seasons of life. He explained that life, like nature, goes through cycles: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Spring is the time of opportunity when seeds of action must be planted. Summer is for nurturing and protecting what you've sown. Fall is the harvest, where you reap the rewards of your efforts. And winter? Winter is a test. It's the time when challenges arise and the world feels cold and uncertain. In winter, it's easy to give into fear, doubt, or negativity. But Jim would say, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. This is where mental discipline comes in. It's not about avoiding the winters of life. They will come. It's about preparing for them, strengthening your mind, and facing them with resilience. Just as a farmer plans for the harshness of winter by storing food and supplies, we must build our mental strength to withstand life storms. Let me share a tale that captures this idea. Imagine a ship setting sail into the open ocean. The captain doesn't know what lies ahead. Calm waters, storms, or unexpected detours. But the captain has prepared. The ship is stocked, the sails are strong, and the crew is trained. Even if the winds are harsh or the waves relentless, the captain adjusts the sails, stays focused on the destination, and trusts the ship to endure. Now, think of yourself as the captain of your own ship, your life. The open ocean is the future, filled with unknowns. Mental discipline is the preparation, the training, and the focus that keep you steady when the waves rise. It helps you adjust your sails, keep moving forward, and stay on course no matter what comes your way. Jim Rohn also taught that challenges often bring lessons we can't learn any other way. He would say, don't just go through it, grow through it. Every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your character, develop your skills, and deepen your understanding of yourself. For example, consider the story of a hiker lost in the wilderness. At first, panic sets in as the unfamiliar terrain feels overwhelming. But as the hiker calms down, they begin to notice signs, tracks, the position of the sun, the flow of a nearby stream. By focusing their mind and using discipline, they find their way out, stronger and wiser for the experience. Life's uncharted territories aren't meant to break you. They're meant to mold you. With mental discipline, you can embrace uncertainty not as something to fear, but as a chance to grow, to discover your strength, and to write your own story of triumph. 3. Practical steps for the audience. Mastering your mind is a journey, not a destination. It requires daily effort, but the rewards are transformative. Here are some simple, actionable steps you can take to start building mental discipline and taking control of your thoughts. The first step is practicing mindfulness. This means becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Set aside a few minutes each day to pause and observe your mind. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and notice what thoughts come up. Are they positive, negative, or just noise? By becoming aware, you create space to choose which thoughts to focus on and which to let go. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, stop and replace it with, I'll find a way to make this work. Next, try journaling your thoughts. At the end of each day, write down what went well and what you could improve. This practice helps you reflect and understand patterns in your thinking. Over time, you'll notice how much power you have to shift your mindset. For instance, if you struggle to stay positive during a tough situation, journaling can help you recognize it and prepare better for next time. Another powerful step is setting clear goals. Jim Rohn often said, discipline is the foundation of all success. When you have a clear goal, it becomes easier to focus your thoughts and actions. Start small. Write down one goal for the day, one for the week, and one for the month. Break each goal into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, commit to drinking more water or taking a 10-minute walk every day. Learn to challenge your negative thoughts. When you face self-doubt or fear, pause and ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Most negative thoughts are just habits, not reality. Replace them with affirmations that align with your goals. For instance, if you're nervous about a presentation, instead of thinking, I'm going to mess up, tell yourself, I'm prepared and I'll do my best. Practice delayed gratification. This is the ability to resist short-term temptations in favor of long-term rewards. For example, if you're tempted to scroll through social media instead of working on a project, remind yourself of the satisfaction and pride you'll feel when the task is completed. Start small. Wait 5 minutes before giving in to a distraction, then gradually increase the time. Another step is surrounding yourself with positive influences. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose to spend time with people who inspire, encourage, and challenge you to grow." If you can't physically surround yourself with such people, immerse yourself in books, podcasts, or videos that reflect their mindset. Finally, remember the power of gratitude and perspective. When life feels overwhelming, pause and write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. For example, instead of stressing over a long to-do list, be grateful for the opportunities and the ability to handle them. These steps can be applied in everyday situations. If you're stuck in traffic and feeling frustrated, practice mindfulness and take deep breaths to calm your mind. If you face criticism at work, challenge your negative thoughts and focus on how you can grow from the feedback. If you feel tempted to quit a goal, remind yourself of the long-term rewards and the person you're becoming by sticking to it. By starting small and staying consistent, you'll begin to notice a shift. Your mind will become quieter, your focus sharper, and your confidence stronger. Remember, controlling your mind is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. 4T, practical steps for the audience. Mastering your mind is not something you achieve overnight. It's a journey that unfolds with consistent effort. The rewards, however, are truly life-changing. Here are simple, practical steps to help you start building mental discipline and taking control of your thoughts. The first step is practicing mindfulness. This means paying attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Each day, set aside a few minutes to pause and simply observe your mind. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and notice your thoughts. Are they positive, negative, or just passing noise? By becoming aware, you create the power to choose which thoughts to focus on and which to let go of. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," pause and replace it with, "I'll figure out a way to make this work." Next, try journaling your thoughts. At the end of each day, take a moment to write down what went well and what could improve. Journaling helps you reflect and uncover patterns in your thinking. Over time, you'll see how much control you truly have to shift your mindset. For example, if you struggle to stay positive in a tough moment, writing about it can help you process and plan for a better response next time. Another powerful habit is setting clear goals. Jim Rohn often said, "Discipline is the foundation of all success." Clear goals give your mind a direction to focus on. Start small. Write down one goal for today, one for this week, and one for the month. Break these goals into smaller, actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to improve your health, begin with small commitments like drinking more water or walking for 10 minutes daily. Challenge negative thoughts whenever they arise. When faced with self-doubt or fear, pause and ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helping me? Most negative thoughts are habits, not facts. Replace them with affirmations aligned with your goals. For instance, if you feel anxious about a presentation, shift your focus from "I'm going to fail" to "I prepared well and I'll do my best." Practice delayed gratification. This means learning to resist short-term temptations for long-term benefits. For example, if you feel tempted to scroll through social media instead of focusing on a project, remind yourself of the satisfaction you'll feel after completing the task. Start small. Wait 5 minutes before giving in to a distraction and gradually increase this time. Surround yourself with positive influences. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Seek out people who inspire, challenge, and uplift you. If you can't meet such people in person, immerse yourself in books, podcasts, or videos that reflect their mindset and values. Finally, embrace gratitude and perspective. When life feels overwhelming, pause and write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude helps shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. For example, instead of stressing over a busy day, be thankful for the opportunities and the ability to handle them. You can apply these steps in everyday situations. If you're stuck in traffic and feel frustration rising, practice mindfulness, breathe deeply, and focus on staying calm. If someone criticizes you at work, use that moment to challenge negative thoughts and see the feedback as an opportunity to grow. If you feel tempted to abandon a goal, remind yourself of the rewards waiting on the other side of perseverance. By starting small and staying consistent, you will begin to notice profound changes. Your thoughts will become clearer, your focus sharper, and your confidence stronger. Remember, controlling your mind is a skill, and like all skills, it improves with practice.